Hey everybody, this is Stan Wanglund, and welcome to Just Thinking 2022. And it's this is our third episode, and I think I'm going to. I have to make a couple of dedications here this morning. This is going to be a pretty short video, so hang with me on this one because I think it's funnier than hell. I was actually researching some stuff online for some future shows that I have on artificial intelligence and marketing and algorithms, some good stuff and some other controversial kinds of things, but that are funny, some uplifting things, whatever. But I was going through my email and I saw something through one of my cousins, which I want to give a shout out to, Nancy Ryan Larson, who's a very lovely person. She put out one of these things, the things that you see on there that says, "Do you remember these jingles?" And as I was reading them, I said, "Wow, here's today's show." And I started laughing my ass off. I said, "Because you couldn't say these jingles today because of the way that people are very divisive, or they overly interpret things, or I guess to use the term cancel culture or whatever. People are going to be, triggered. They're going to overinterpret things, whatever." And I literally started laughing my ass off. But before I go over them, and tell you why I think they couldn't fly today, I want to give a shout out to my son and my daughter-in-law, my son John Wanglund and his lovely wife Letty. They're married 16 years today, so happy anniversaries, guys. And much love to everybody. They're going to Hawaii for a week, and my wife and I will be taking care of my granddaughter, who's a doll baby, to be sure. She's so sweet. And we get a chance to stay with her for a week and have some fun, hopefully. And she can endure the old people. She's so clever. But there's one. And another shout out to my good buddy Normie. I don't want to give a last name on this one because, I just don't want to give a last name to this one because he was not feeling very well the other day. And I was kind of frightened with the family that he might have COVID. And he doesn't. So thank God for that. Because Normie's, about my age. And, you can certainly not have a terrible event with COVID, if you're a little bit older or a lot older as we are. But it can also go south on people. So I felt very good. So keep getting better there, Normie. We're with you. But let me get to today's show and get it out of the way for you because it's funnier than hell, at least to me. As I was looking at this very innocent thing for my cousin, I have to read it to you. And she says, it's one of those memes that comes out and it says, "If you can't remember why you walked into the room, but you can remember the rest of these jingles, you're my people." And I said, "Oh, I love that, all that trivia stuff." And then I looked at this and I said, wow, can you imagine? And today, you actually would have people overly interpret this and you would get in trouble if you said this. Now, here's the first one. My baloney has a first name. Wow. I hope I hear somebody laughing. My baloney has a first name. Well, what if I came out doing a commercial and said my baloney's name is Phil? Am I talking about if I name my penis or something like that or what? I know that's the Oscar Mayer commercial. Wow. You can't say that anymore. That jingle is as popular. You can remember that, but man, you can't do that one anymore. I don't want to grow up. I don't want to grow up. Remember that one? Yeah, I can't say that now. This is number 2. Why? I don't know. Like, what are you into little children or something like that? Or do you not have any responsibility? You know, what is it? You're against older people, or you don't want to face the real world or something like that? You're not a proper role model. Give me a break. Give me a break. There's another one. What are you into crime? What are you? Again, not accepting responsibility. Take accountability for your own actions. The best part of waking up. I don't know. What is this? Something about drugs? Is this something about the best part of waking up is that you're sleeping all day long. You're not doing anything that you should do. Sometimes you feel like a nut. You couldn't say this anymore. You can't call anybody a nut. You can't even say you feel like a nut. You'd have to say, sometimes I feel like I'm mentally challenged, or, whatever it is. How about this one? I'd like to teach the world to sing. You can't teach the world to sing anymore. Why are your values better than me? Maybe I don't want to sing. Or, maybe if I'm a white older male, I can't teach the world to sing because now I'm taking away the rights of indigenous people. Or if it's the other way around, you're taking my culture away that's been here and I don't want to sing your song. Oh my God, you don't want to be able to teach the world to sing, you know? Here's one. Forget about this one. This one, you couldn't. How about reach out and touch someone? Remember the telephone commercial? Reach. Do you think enough people have gone to jail, been hung in Rikers, in Manhattan Detention Center, are under trial, have lost their princely duties, Prince Andrew, because you've been reaching out and touch someone? Wow, you can't even reach out and touch yourself. Forget about reaching out and touching someone. Ooh. Pope Benedict. All the Catholic priests hiding those guys. All the senators and Matt Gaetz. All these things. Everybody reaching out and touching somebody. My Lord. Harvey Weinstein. That's like my baloney has a first name. Those two should go together. And sometimes you feel like a nut. I guess that's the defense. Sometimes you're mentally challenged. How about this? If you dare wear short shorts, this is definitely aimed to, who can say that? It can't be one of those commercials, where it's a husband or some male figure telling a female doing that. Holy Jesus Christ! You can't tell me what to do. You're a misogynist. Women are controlled. Oh my Lord! That's if you're a male. Now, if it's a woman saying that about somebody, that you can't dare wear short shorts because of how you look, then you're being body shamed or fat shamed or whatever. You can't say that. You can't say that. How about they're magically delicious? You can't say that. Magically? Does this have something to do with demons or religion? Or think where you're out of your mind? Or drugs? Are you eating magic mushrooms or something like that? Or is it going to be like sexual connotations? They're magically delicious. Are we talking about, some part of a female's anatomy that's magically delicious? Or let's go, now we're in the 2022, we can go across all sectors of males, females, transgender people, whatever classification you could think of. Maybe they're talking about somebody's nuts. We don't know. You can't say that. Somebody's going to think that shit. If I'm thinking it, just doing it right off the top of my head, I didn't plan this. This is not written out anywhere. Think of people who really, are angry at life and they've really got a hard on for things as these. I can't even say that. Now I'll be off the air for just saying that. People who are madder than hell. Now, meow, 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 meow is the last one. And I think that was the 9 Lives or Friskies or whatever it was. Meow, 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 meow. I guess, you're going to have people saying, you're making fun of animals. You're anthropomorphizing animals. They're not human beings. They're animals. You have to respect their animal rights. Who the hell knows? Or maybe that one's okay. I don't know. But I'm sure somebody will find fault with it. And if you can find fault with that one, let me know. Let me know what meow, 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 meow how you could possibly offend somebody on that one. Get a hold of me at Stan Wanglund. That's SWANGLUND at gmail.com. And if you have one of these funny kind of or that comes out there of things you couldn't do in 2022, send them to me. This one was funnier than hell. It just struck me when I was looking at this, because I was reading an article about a famous explorer. No, not Christopher Columbus, but another famous explorer that, now is being defaced all over the world, even though he's a great and famous explorer because he had the values of somebody in the 17th century. God forbid. Anyway, it's stuff that I was just thinking about. So I saw this from my cousin who sent this, and then I said, holy Christ. If they're taking everybody's face off a statue that ever lived, for whatever reason, to be politically correct, and that all changes from time to time, well, which side of the fence you're on there. How the hell could you talk about your baloney today? And if you remember from Grumpy Old Men, the little clips at the end, the famous character actor Burgess Meredith, an Academy Award winner, one of the clips that had people laughing, he keeps saying through the thing, you know, the baloney pony and all that other kind of stuff like that is just a funny kind of a thing. It just came to my mind. I was picturing his face and I went right down these. So I hope you found this funny today. I know there's all kinds of crisis in the world, but COVID is going down here in New York, and endemic may be right around the corner. That's good news. So hopefully things can really get back to normal in other ways, and let's hope there's peace in the world, in Ukraine and everybody else like that, and everybody, no matter what side of the political, religious life fence you're on, has a good day and sees things as clearly and as beneficial to themselves and others as possible. So I'll catch you next time on the next episode of Just Thinking. And thanks for listening to this one. So thanks again, Nancy. Happy anniversary, John and Letty. And again, get better, Normie. Bye-bye now.